there is a crucial questioning which is happening of Noora Fatehi, and this is about the extortion scam, which is of roughly 200 crore rupees. You have Sukesh Chandrasekhar who's involved, who's already in custody. The likes of Jacqueline Fernandez have already been questioned. Today it's Noora Fatehi. Pinky Irani was also confronted with them. Today the question would be about the proceeds of crime, their intent, the extent to which they were allegedly involved. Right now they have been summoned under 41 of the Criminal Procedure Code, which is when witnesses are called in, not as an accused. What works for a person in such a scenario is that you cooperate with the agencies. When they call you for questioning, you reach there. That's what these actresses have done. But if the agency, while questioning, finds that there's some culpability that can be established, they are free to make you as an accused as well, which Jacqueline has already been made. I'll try and cut across to Siddhant Mishra and Akash, who continue to track all these developments for us about this entire questioning which is happening right now. What is this case about? This case is about an extortion racket which conman Sukesh Chandrasekhar was running. The allegation, and this is an allegation, I reiterate, on Jacqueline Fernandez is that she allegedly received the proceeds of the crime. This involved expensive gifts. This also involved multiple things, and these were tangible things that she had received from Sukesh Chandrasekhar. There are certain WhatsApp chats and messages which the sources within the Enforcement Directorate tell us that perhaps she knew about this racket being run, and still she went ahead and took the proceeds of crime. That's the allegation. That's what she's being probed for. Akash is with us on the broadcast, getting us more details. Akash, the line of questioning for Noora Fatehi today. Take us through that.
Right. So, Anushka, you see this extortion case on Sukesh Chandrasekhar and, investigating that particular case. Police officers came to know that, he has provided some sort of benefit from that particular money to some actresses in Bollywood. And, the names emerged as the primary name was, of course, Jacqueline Fernandez, then Noora Fatehi as well, Bhumi Pednekar, and some other actresses were there. Now, yesterday we saw that how this drama unfolded when Jacqueline Fernandez visited this particular office, which is the EOWR office in central Delhi. And it was 8 hours long questioning. And, in fact, more than 60 questions, as I mentioned earlier. But now this day is important. The development is important because just a few minutes back, we have shown you the exclusive visuals here on CNN News 18 of basically the star visiting this particular office, basically coming to this particular office for this questioning round. And now we are learning. Also, it is important to mention that her lawyer was with her as well. And this is why we are saying that, this case is very much important. In fact, this particular element where we are saying that, Noora Fatehi has reached, because, in Jacqueline Fernandez's case, initially it was said that she was trying to portray as a victim, but she was one of the accused. And on that line only, she was questioned. But in this case, Noora is considered as one of the witnesses, and that's the reason why a line of questioning will be slightly different, but more on the same case, more on the same line where, police officers will be asking questions as to how many gifts you received, of what worth you received, how you met Sukesh, and also the role of Pinky is very much important, you see, because Pinky is one we can say that she was one mutual friend of both Noora and Jacqueline and Sukesh. So Pinky was the main key line, main link, and that's the reason why, Noora will be confronted, and in fact, in front of Pinky, several questions will be asked to Noora as well, and we'll get to know as to what will be the development from now onwards.
Akash Sharma getting us all the details, those live visuals on your screen, exclusive visuals. We are first to break here on CNN News 18. Noora Fatehi entering the Economic Offences Wing office here in the national capital, where she'll be questioned. The line of questioning, as Akash rightly pointed out, is going to be slightly different from Jacqueline Fernandez. Ananya Bhatnagar, our correspondent who tracks the courts for us, is also joining us on the broadcast. Ananya, why don't you tell us in what way the case of Jacqueline Fernandez is different from Noora Fatehi? And what are the grounds on which Jacqueline has already been made an accused?
Well, definitely the case between Noora and Jacqueline Fernandez are on a very, very different footing, because remember that Noora Fatehi, even in the ED case, is only arraigned as a witness. And the biggest particular reason behind the same is that whether it's Noora Fatehi, whether it's Bhumi Pednekar or any other actress apart from Jacqueline Fernandez, they had refused the gift that Sukesh Chandrasekhar had given to them. And in fact, Nora Fatehi, in a statement before the Enforcement Directorate, has continuously mentioned that in exchange of the gifts that Sukesh Chandrasekhar had sent to her, she had attended as a star the events organized by her wife, Lina Maria Palso, and hence that is something that is not under the purview of PMLA, and that is the reason why she has only been arraigned as a witness into this particular case. And also, the line of questioning would remain very, very different for Nora Fatehi, because remember that the EOW, the Economic Offences Wing, is actually looking into the larger conspiracy as to how Sukesh Chandrasekhar actually managed to con these Bollywood actresses, and what all did he do, how did he actually portray himself before different actresses. Remember that he met Jacqueline as Suresh Vela, who was son of a late political leader in Tamil Nadu. Pinky Rani was used into this particular case to in fact influence and to make contact between Jacqueline Fernandez and Sukesh Chandrasekhar. But on the different footing, Nora Fatehi is only arraigned as a witness into this particular case because solely because of the reason that she had not received those gifts. She had refused to take those gifts, saying that I don't know this person, and that's where Jacqueline Fernandez did wrong, and that is what the ED charge sheet quotes, that in the lure of money, she actually forgot who Sukesh Chandrasekhar was, even after knowing his criminal antecedents, while her lawyers actually are claiming that she has been trapped by Sukesh Chandrasekhar, and there are chats ensuing to it. But at this point of time, if we go by the ED charge sheet or how the EOW's probe is proceeding into this particular case with regards to Jacqueline Fernandez, this comes to be a little falsification or some kind of a defense that is being put forth by the lawyers. But when we talk of Nora Fatehi, she's only arraigned as a witness into this case, and can also be serving as a very key witness into this case, Anusha, because she would be actually entailing the whole information as to how she was contacted and who all were involved actually in this line of basically contact that was there with Nora Fatehi.